You wake up before sunrise. Your phone buzzes with notifications before your eyes fully open. The world already demands your attention, your energy, your time. The quiet voice inside asks, "Is this what life is supposed to be?" The modern work ethic glorifies constant productivity. Rise and grind. Hustle harder. No days off. We celebrate those who work 80-hour weeks while neglecting sleep, relationships, and health. Success comes at the cost of everything else, or so we're told. This mindset creates what psychologists call the work-life paradox. The more you chase professional success by sacrificing personal time, the less satisfied you become with both. Your career advances while your life retreats. James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, points to a fundamental truth. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Our system of constant availability creates burnout, not balance. I once believed more hours meant more success. My laptop stayed open until midnight. Weekends disappeared into project deadlines. Vacation days remained unused. My identity merged with my output. The praise felt good. "You're such a hard worker." But beneath the compliments, exhaustion grew. Psychology professor Adam Grant explains this phenomenon perfectly. Productivity is a means to an end, not the end itself. We forget that work serves life, not the other way around. The turning point came during a missed family gathering. While responding to urgent emails, I scrolled through photos of laughter and connection happening without me. I realized I had created a boundary problem, not a time management problem. Boundaries define what matters. They protect what you value. Without them, the urgent always defeats the important. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, advocates for what he calls fixed schedule productivity, determining when you'll stop working, then figuring out how to get everything done within those constraints. This inverts our normal approach of working until everything's finished, which means never stopping in our connected world. The solution isn't finding balance through better time management tricks. The solution is creating clear boundaries that honor both work and life as essential parts of a whole person. 5 key boundaries transformed my relationship with work. Physical boundaries define where work happens. Creating a dedicated workspace signals to your brain when you're at work versus at home, even in the same physical location. Temporal boundaries establish when work occurs. Set consistent start and end times. The brain requires transition periods, which commutes naturally provided before remote work became common. Digital boundaries limit technology's intrusion into personal time. Notifications constantly trigger stress responses. Turn them off during non-work hours. Delete work email from your personal phone. Mental boundaries separate work thoughts from personal presence. Write tomorrow's tasks before ending your workday to prevent mental carryover. This practice, called a shutdown ritual, signals to your brain that work thoughts can wait until tomorrow. Social boundaries clarify expectations with colleagues, clients, and family. Communicate when you're available and when you're not. People respect clear boundaries more than ambiguous availability. Implementing these boundaries initially triggers guilt. Our culture equates constant availability with dedication. Brené Brown's research on shame reveals how deeply we've internalized the belief that our worth comes from productivity. Breaking free requires recognizing this as a cultural myth, not truth. Stoic philosophy offers wisdom here. Seneca wrote, "Life is long enough, and it has been given in sufficiently generous measure to allow the accomplishment of the very greatest things if the whole of it is well invested." The key phrase is, well invested. Quality trumps quantity. Interestingly, research from Microsoft's workplace analytics team found that productivity actually increases with proper boundaries. Their studies show that clear work-life separation leads to better focus, creativity, and overall output. The most effective professionals aren't working more hours, they're working better hours. When we create boundaries, something unexpected happens. Work becomes more focused and meaningful. Life becomes more present and joyful. The paradox resolves not through balance but through definition, clearly marking where work ends and life begins. Your value isn't measured by your productivity. Your worth isn't determined by your output. The person who responds to every email immediately isn't more successful, they're just more available. The greatest achievements in human history came from people who understood the power of boundaries, rest, and renewal. Your best work emerges not from endless hours but from a well-nourished mind and spirit. What one boundary will you create today?